Hi everybody, welcome to the second flow class of lockdown part 3, the revenge of the lockdown. So it should be Sunday morning if you're watching this straight away, so happy Sunday. We're going to go for another kind of gentle one. At the moment we're assessing what we think everybody needs at the time, and I think it's gentle, it's stretching, immobilising, and hopefully you're all going to feel a lovely amount better in 40 minutes time.
And I just wondered if anybody noticed, like I found out today, that there actually are 5 Sundays in this horrible January. That's a long old month, isn't it? So you get us 5 times in January. So shall we get started? Come and join when you're ready. So we're going underneath the sensor here. Hopefully the lights will stay on and not do the disco flickering lights today. We'll see. Come and find a little bit of space. Come and stand with your feet a good hip distance apart. And just think about pressing equal pressure through the balls of the feet, through the heels. Take a little bend through those knees. Stand up really tall. And I'm just going to start with shoulder mobilizer, just rolling the shoulders up, back and down. Try and get your shoulders right up towards the ears. And then when you're ready, just change direction, go forwards. Really pulling the shoulders up. Remember to roll them back around one more time. And then just hold here, find good posture. Take a deep inhalation, draw the belly button in, breathe deeply into your rib cage, and then just tighten and tuck under through the tailbone very slightly as the arms float up and above you. We're going to take a big reach high and a slow lower down. Go and do that again, 3 more times here. Big reach up. Start to look up towards your fingers, and if you can, start to rise up onto the balls of the feet and lower. Just take your time here as you come up and see if you can come right up onto the balls of the feet and lower when you're ready. One more time, taking eye gaze up if you can, depending how high your ceiling is. See if you can balance up there for a moment. And gently lower. Perfect. Palms up, arms open on a diagonal, and then just reach away from that midpoint, broadening through the chest, breathing deeply into the outer part of your ribs. And then as you take that big inhalation last time here, both arms are coming up and wide into a V. Try pulling the shoulder blades back in together. One more time. Lower arms, rise up, look up, and once more come up onto the balls of the feet if you're comfortable to do so. Keep pushing through the balls of the feet, pull up the arches, ankles, knees, thighs, buttocks, and lower down when you're ready. Lovely, release that through those arms. Fab. Stand and balance, and when you're ready, we're just going to take that right knee and we're going to lift and lower. So when lifting and lowering your right leg, stand and stabilize through the left. And just give me 5 more here. Lifting and lowering. 2, 3, 4, 5 times. Take it to the top and stop. And as you lift the knee and hold here nice and high, from the bottom foot, I want you to pull up onto the ball of the foot and lower. For 5, for 4, take your time, 3, 2, and 1 more time. Well done, release it off, give those legs a shake off. Come and stand and stabilize into that right leg you have just worked for your 10 knee raises when you're ready. Slowly up and down. 2, just pull up through the knee. 10 times. Take it to the top and hold it. And as you keep the knee nice and high, pull up onto the ball of the foot for 5. Try and hold up a moment longer. 4, 2 more, 3, 2, and last time. Well done. Give those legs a shake up. They're harder than they look, aren't they? All right then, come to the front end of your mat. Make sure you have plenty of room around you. I'm going to lift up through the right knee. Take the arms behind you, take the leg behind you. So if you can come to that lovely balanced position here, your warrior 3. When you're ready, come back up, and this time take the arms up and above the head, look up, and then sweep through. Brace through the tummy, hold here if you need to at any time, put an arm down, and when you're ready, pull the knee, pull arms up over the head. 3 more in your own time. Take it slow, take a breath. Bend standing knee in warrior three. When you're ready, rise. 2 more. Look up and brace through the tummy. Lengthen, looking down towards the floor, bend standing knee, and rise. For the last time here, swing it down, take it away, bend standing knee, and land into a deep lunge. And as you land into a deep lunge, bend both knees, take the arms up and above you, reach up high, and then just see if you can squeeze down through the legs a little bit more, looking up and leaning back slightly. When you're ready, bring hands onto front thigh, step the back leg in, and come into neutral standing posture. Get ready to do it all again. Take left knee up, arms behind you, and sweep the leg into your warrior three. Take an extend when you're ready, touch down if you need to, and then rise up, taking arms and the eye gaze up as high as you can. Lovely, 4 more. Sweep through. Lengthen, bend standing knee. Have you got one side more wobbly than the other? 3 more. Sweep it through, extend back leg. Brace through the tummy.
Apparently we do.
And rise up. Go on, because we got 2 more. Let's see if we can concentrate and make them good. Ready? Brace, breathe, lengthen, find stability, and rise and shine. Looking up and rising up. Last time through. Brace the tummy, bend the standing knee, find good posture, and then drop it into a deep lunge, bending both knees, arms overhead. Look up and sink low, bracing through the tummy, and perhaps we're able to lean back just a little bit. When you're ready, hands come down, back leg steps to meet the front leg, and again place your feet a little narrower this time. Take a big breath in, and take a gentle roll down. Bring your hands all the way down towards the floor, let the head, the neck, and the shoulders hang. Slide up your shins, make your flat back extension, pushing weight forward into the balls of the feet. Finding those heels lifting, and then lowering to a fold. Curl chin to chest. Feel that lovely neck through the spine. And again, slide hands up, shins, flat back extends. Push chest forward and long. Brace through the tummy. Right arm comes overhead. Release it. Left arm comes overhead. Release it. And if you're comfortable too, if your back is feeling okay, take both arms long and lengthen, and then find that fold last time. So the head, the neck, the shoulders hang. Interlink your hands behind your back, press arms up and above you, press arms overhead towards us, and feel that lovely stretch there through the shoulders as well as the back. Head, neck, shoulders hanging. Take a breath, find your fold. Hands to floor, shins, ankles, feet, or slide up to flat leg extension for the last time. Push forward, brace belly, right arm, release. Brace belly, push forward, left arm, and then go for that double arm stretch. Stay with the single arm if that feels better for your back today. Lovely, and we're going to come all the way down this time with the hands, stepping the feet to the back end of the mat, to come into a down dog. So feel that lovely stretch up through the back of the body. Feet go hip width, hands go shoulder width. Press through your palms and stretch through your fingertips. Internally rotate the shoulder blades and slide them down the back towards your back pockets. Keep pressing, chest towards thighs. Feel that wonderful length through the body. And if you're happy to hold here for a moment longer, let's walk the feet, one at a time. Take a little walk through the feet, one at a time. Keep pressing through the feet, one at a time. Lovely. And when you're ready, take your hands and walk them towards your feet. Find yourself at the back end of the mat. Lovely. Hang head. Draw navel into spine and gently curl through the vertebrae, one vertebra at a time, coming to standing at the back of your mat. And as we hold here, let me get the lights to come back on, just release, shake out through the body, and if you're feeling a little warmer, if you want a quick drink, have one. If you want to take off a layer, do so. I'm not taking a layer off just yet myself. Right, find yourself at the back end of the mat, stand with your feet hip distance apart, and let's begin some roll downs. Chin coast to chest, arms hang straight down from the shoulders, drawing the navel into the spine and letting everything come. When you scoop your navel into the spine and let your arms hang, find that wonderful roll. Tucking tailbone under, scoop the navel up and into the spine, pull up to standing, one vertebra at a time as you come back up. Tailbone tucks, stand tall, roll shoulders back, take a breath. And as you exhale, roll it down again. You've got 5 of these to start you off today. Arms hang, chin tucks, weight bears forward. Take a little time, walk out those heels again if that feels nice for you. Feel the stretch at the back of the body. Gather the tummy muscles up and in, pull back up to standing. You're going to imagine here that the back of the pelvis and the bottom's up against the wall. So we're not able to push the butt back as we roll down. We're scooping under and utilising these deep internal core muscles. 3 more here with a breath in. And exhale, we roll. It's all about hanging down through the shoulders and hanging down through the head. Almost like the crown of the head is leading your way. We've got tightness through the tummy as we come down. And you can see if you can start to pull your heels off the floor so that the weight's bearing into the balls of the feet as you come down to utilise those internal core muscles a little more effectively. And then when you pull back up, again, just keep those heels ever so slightly elevated off the mat so that we're pulling up through the torso that little bit more. Take a breath, drop your feet, and as you breathe in, we've got 2 more times. Let's hang down and roll, and when you get there, now start to pull your feet up. So we're pulling up onto the balls of the feet as we roll down. Arms are hanging, chin's tucking in, crown of the head stays down. Now you're going to keep your head down, all the way down and all the way back up. Drop feet for a moment and walk them out if it feels good for you. When you're ready, pull the heels back up, tuck tailbone under, gather tummy and pull your body back up to that neutral standing posture. Lovely. 1 more time. Each time, see if you get a little bit further with more elevation through the soles of the feet. Take a breath in. Rise up. Draw in through the tummy. Chin, shoulders, head hangs, and down we go. So controlled. Real super slow. Pilates is so lovely. Move nice and slowly. Feeling that lovely interaction of how the core muscles are starting to fire here. You're starting to feel warm. Even in this freezing cold room, we're starting to feel warm here. So the core is firing. Again, you're going to walk out of those heels if that's nice for you. Take your time if your feet are starting to feel a bit hot. Gather tummy in, pull up through the balls of the feet, and up you come to standing last one. You're going to move as physically slowly as you possibly can. And when we get there, we're going to drop the heels and kick the heels up to the bottom. So you've got that lovely stretch out through the back of the body. We've got the disco going on again. So continuing that lovely flow of movement with your breath, walk it out into your press-up preparation. So there's that roll down with the feet flat on the floor this time is absolutely fine. And then we try to eliminate any sideways swagger. So the body stays nice and still as we walk out into press-up preparation. So we take the hands a little wider. I'm going to drop down onto my knees today. And in a moment, it's going to take the option of staying on the toes. And the elbows go wide, chest comes forward as you press back up. So you can go all the way, walking hands back towards your feet, like Imogen, or just rolling off those knees to start the walk back. Chin tucks to chest, head, neck and shoulders hang, gather tummy, and pull back up to standing. in every time. So next time down, you're going to go for 2. Curl down, roll down, take your time, walk it out. On your knees or on your toes, you choose the level you're feeling comfortable to work in and the speed at which you like to do these. Imogen always likes to do these extra slow because by the time we get to 5, she doesn't have to do number 5. Bottoms to ceiling, hands to feet, eyes on thighs, and we walk. Take your time, in your own time and in your own way. Gathering those tummy muscles in as we pull slowly back to a standing posture. Bottom tucks under. Up and down gently. And take a breath. Take a moment. Come on down, roll through spine, arms hang, chin tucks. When you're ready, walking out into preparation for number 4. Knees or toes you choose. Remember, hands go nice and wide, push them firmly down into the floor, let your body weight come forward, press. Don't forget to breathe. Number 4, back you go. Bottoms to ceiling, legs and thighs. Gather tummy. Bottom tucks under, pull it back up to standing. Take a deep inhalation. Exhale and roll. All the way down we go. Minimizing any swagger from side to side here at all. And then 5. Chest coming forward. Elbows going wide. After 5, back you go. So there's a push. Walking hands towards your feet, tucking chin towards your chest. Shift your nice along through upper body, torso, shoulders, chest and back. Give your heels and walk out if that feels nice for you. Hang out in your fold. Take the hands and interlink them behind your back. Press them up towards the ceiling. Over the head again towards us. And then take a breath. Exhale, press further. Take a breath. Exhale, press again. Last time through. Deep breath in. Exhale, press away. And then let the hands fall to the floor. Taking the time to scoop the navel into the spine. And pulling gently, pulling back up to a standing posture. Again, you may take a moment here if you need one. If you want to take off a layer, still not ready. If you want a quick slurp of your water, have one. And when you're ready, roll down and come down onto all fours. We're putting the knees directly underneath the hips, putting the hands directly underneath the shoulders, and we're setting up in a swimming posture. Body weight shifts slightly forward, so there's an activation through the deep core center. Avoiding any drift or shift of the hips or pelvis from side to side, take your right leg out behind you and hold it long. So with that right leg out long, pull the belly button so it's plumb in that central position, and you're aiming here to keep hips and pelvis very still. Lift the leg and take it across, past the other foot, and then away to the side as far as you feel comfortable to go. We've got 10 of these slowly. 1, across and away. 2. Don't forget to breathe, trying to maintain that lovely stillness through hips and pelvis. You can take the leg a little higher, so we're getting that activation through the glutes as well. I'm on 5, don't forget to breathe. 4, take it away. 2. Last time through here and hold it nice and high. Press your foot towards the ceiling and just push it as high as you can. Reaching around with the opposite arm, you're going to take it behind your back and see if you can take a hold of the foot. Reach around a little bit, see if you can find it, and then you're going to push upwards through foot and hand, the option being to keep the hand wide and just push the foot up like Imogen's doing here. When you're ready, take another breath, release it off, and come back into your preparation posture. So just dropping back for a moment to have a little rest off here. Sit back towards your heels, keep your knees narrow, and then bring the head down low if you feel comfortable to do so. Give your back a little stretch off, give your shoulders a little loosen, and this just takes you out of your wrists a little bit. If you find this is a bit wristy, pushing down through those hands there, then just take a moment to release it. Let's pop back up when we're ready, and let's focus on the other side. So first of all, we check posture. Shoulder blades retract, body weights come forward till those abdominals start to actively fire, and then keeping the hips and the pelvis really still, left leg lengthens, lift it up and tap it across, and then tap it away for 10. Take your time, tap across and away. Hips and pelvis remain very still, trying to bring that leg a little higher if that's good for you. 4, 5. Stable pelvis. Just one more time here for me. And then as we hold it up here, bring that leg up nice and high, push the foot up towards the ceiling and take away the opposing arm. Now this might be enough just to stay here. If you're happy to do so, reach away behind. You might just need to grapple around a moment to find that foot. It is there somewhere, I assure you. And then you're pushing upwards through chest and through the back leg. Resisting the foot in towards the hand. One more deep breath in and out. And then lengthen it away and reset. Knees come narrow. Sit back towards your heels. Feel that lovely stretch out through the upper part of your body. Bring your head down to the floor and enjoy a moment's respite. Go ahead again and give your wrists a little wriggle if you find that one was heavy through the wrists. And when you're ready, we're just going to come into a light mobilizer by drawing the tummy muscles up and in. As you push back onto all fours, you're arching into a cat stretch. There. Arching into the cat stretch. Now lengthen back and sit back and stretch back down into your child's pose. Just one more here to scoop in through the tummy as we pass it over to Imogen for some lovely yoga mobilization.
When you're ready, exhale out of this cat stretch. Find your way back into child's pose. Let the forehead rest and just give your shoulders, your hips a little wiggle through. Any tension that might be built there. Nice tough bit of work from Joe in tiger pose today. Just ease out any parts of your upper or lower back that might feel a little bit of tension. Start to think about bringing movement that feels good for your body. So any twisting, any side to side bends, just pinpointing, locating those places of tension. And then allowing a little bit of movement just to allow that tension to dissipate. With a big exhale, sigh, releasing breath, allowing the forehead to come close to the floor and the shoulders to really relax and enjoy their weight towards the floor. We're going to come through a little warming sequence and then focus today through our yoga flow on child's pose. This is going to be our real focus of the day. Enjoying this pose, enjoying the relaxation side of it. We don't want to go too hard or too heavy. This is all about doing something that's going to feel really nice for our body. So taking your head and lifting it just enough that you can eyeball your hands. Make sure they're about shoulder width apart. Screw the heel of the hand in and spread the fingertips wide so you've got a lovely stable base. In order for you to tuck your toes under, create stability through the 10 toes also, and then work the head towards the floor and in between the shoulders, and push the hips up to the ceiling, thinking about extending at the knee line, creating this lovely inverted V shape with our body. Our downward facing dog, pelvis pushes up and back, knees and heels soften towards the floor at a place that feels right for our hamstrings. And shoulder blades go wide so the lats are working to stabilize your spine here. Take an inhale breath and push forward from your feet. Inhale the shoulders up to the ears. Make a little curl of the spine as you bring your weight forward. Find your high plank. Hold there for a moment. Brace into the abs. Belly button pulls in. Exhale, knees to floor. Relax the feet by allowing the toes to flatten down, and then squeeze the elbows in, working through the triceps to come forward and down towards the floor. Take an exhale breath to relax, and then take an inhale breath to peel the shoulders back and lift your eye gaze and your breastbone. Through baby cobra, glutes are squeezing, so we're active in the hips. Exhale and roll your way back over the knees, and then extending that knee line up into downward facing dog. Go again, inhale, roll forward. Initiate this movement from your feet, driving your heels forward to lengthen the legs, rolling through the spine. Inhale, hold here strong. Exhale, knees to floor, relaxed feet. Inhale, lengthen the neck and the head, find length in your spine, and then keeping your body strong like a plank, hips just in line with shoulders, lower down. Inhale up through baby cobra or cobra this time. We can take a little more extension in the arms, or a full extension drawing the shoulders down to feel a little more stretch through the lower back. And then exhale again, over the hips and the knees, extending the knee line, finding down dog. One more time for me here. Inhale, think about rolling the spine this time. Create as much movement as you can between your down dog and your high plank. And if you want a little more work, you can join me. Lower all the way down to the floor on your toes. Draw the chest up, relax the feet, baby cobra, or strike it a little higher for more stretch in the lower back. Exhale, toes tuck, roll into your down dog. When you get a little more strength there if possible. And taking a big strong inhale breath. And a light exhale, sigh, knees wide to the edges of your mat, big toes together. Find your child's pose and relax your head. Now focusing on your child's pose. Oh, we've been plunged into darkness. Oh dear. There we go. We're back.
Plunged into darkness.
Enjoying your child's pose here. Drawing the shoulder blades together, working the forehead towards the floor. I want you to think about any places of tension you might be feeling. So this could be inside your hips. This could be in your lower back. This could be around your shoulders and your upper back. If this is an extension for you in this position. And just by drawing your attention to these places, and by taking the time now to take 3 slow breaths, can you let any of that tension, any of those niggles, any of that pain just dissipate away? Focus on the tempo of your breathing. Inhale slowly to your belly button for 4, 3, 2, 1. And then exhale, see if you can work your hips towards your heels. Inhale for 4 seconds slow. Fill your belly, fill your lungs. And then exhale, relax and release. Last time, inhale, breath for 4, 3, 2, 1. And exhale, melt down. 2, 1. Fingertips splay out onto the mat. Take your eye gaze to them. Create that stable setup with your hands. Stable setup, tucking through the toes. And then inhale and push your way back into down dog. Roll through that sequence. Knees or toes is the option. We breathe, create movement. Rolling action to high plank. We exhale, create strength to the floor or hovering your body. Inhale up through cobra or down dog, and then exhaling and folding back. Inhale, breath to bend both knees. Exhale, take right foot in between the hands, long step. Inhale, drop the back knee to the floor, relax the toes. Exhale and sweep the arms overhead. Inhale, create space in the ribcage, lift high. And exhale, push the hips forward as you take your hands back to create an extension. Inhale and throw the arms forward, find the floor. Exhale and tuck the back toes, lift the knee. Create space in your lunge, allow the hips to drop. And then work your way straight back to down dog. Push right foot to meet the left, extend the spine. Inhale, bend both knees and crouch. Exhale, spring left foot to the hands. Inhale, drop the back knee, relax the foot. Exhale and sweep the arms overhead. Inhale to reach. Exhale to push, hips forward, chest back. Inhale to floor. Exhale, tuck toes and lift. Exhale, find down dog. Inhale, roll through that sequence, pushing the weight forward from the feet, squeezing the butt, rolling the shoulders. On knees or toes, go strong and slow to the floor, or stay lifted if it's comfortable. Up dog or cobra. Exhale back. Take a big breath in your down dog. Find and cement this pose. And then exhale, child's pose. Knees wider, wider than round one. Hips back as far as feels comfortable for you. This is a lot of flexion in the knee line. We can keep the forearms to the floor and keep the hips forward. It can be just a little bit comfier, but wherever you are, I want you to think softness through the head and the neck, relaxing forehead to floor, and then working the hips back. Take a breath. Take an exhale. Be conscious of your breath, and then slow these breaths down for 3 times here. 4 seconds to come in, and 4 seconds to sigh out. Using the slow tempo of these breaths, again, like I said at the start, just to find what feels good for you in these stretches. If it's hips forward, if it's hips back, if it's extending the spine, or if it's a little wiggle and a twist from side to side. Working out what feels good in your body today. Next inhale breath takes us back to our setup, fingertips wide, heel of the hand in. Tuck the toes nice and strong. Exhale back and up into down dog. Let's find that warmth. Take your sequence. Breathe in, come forward, high plank. Exhale, strong elbows tight to the waist. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, roll through the hips. Inhale, bend the knees and crouch. Exhale, spring right foot between the hands. Nice big step. You can drop down onto that back knee with Joe or stay lifted for a little more balance with me. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, push your hips down as you lift your chest. Find that length through the back leg. Inhale, strong, bring the hands back down to the floor. Everybody join Joe with the knee down, relax the feet. And then push your hips back and lengthen your front leg. Find a little hamstring stretch. You might be able to do this here with the foot flat on the floor comfortably. Or you might need to lift the toes, drive the heel down and push back till we get that length through the hamstring and the calf. Inhale, come forward, foot flat, bend that front knee. Find your lunge again, reset. With Joe, lifting up. With me, lifting that back knee off the floor, a little bit of extra balance. Inhale to lift. Exhale to push back. Inhale to find the floor. Exhale to drop that back knee and think hamstring stretch, lengthen. Hips go back, front knee straightens, toes lift. Inhale, come forward, reset your lunge. Tuck your back toes and lift your knee, everybody, for a moment. Right leg meets the left. Exhale, strong down dog. Inhale, bend the knees. Exhale, left foot springs in. Dropping that back knee down if you need to. Inhale, take your lunge. Exhale, little lengthen in the spine, dropping the hips lower like a pendulum. Inhale, find the floor. Drop the knee, join us if you need to. Think backwards, half split, hamstring stretch. Hips go back as a hinging motion. Exhale, the chest comes towards the knee. Inhale, reset that lunge. Go one more time here. Down or lifted through back knee. Inhale and lengthen the spine. Exhale and find the floor. Inhale and drop onto the knee. Find half split pose. Inhale to reset your lunge. Everybody for a moment, pull back knee off the floor. Go strong back to down dog. And then inhale through that sequence here. Breathe in to roll. Exhale to lower. Inhale to lift the chest. Exhale back into down dog. Taking a deep breath in to hold this pose. Exhale, find child's pose and slow it down. Finding that yin and yang between the slowness of your child's pose, of the stretch here in your hips, and the quickness of our flowing movement. Bringing that energy into your body, that heat, and then using it just to slow down and really spend some time in this stretch. Do what needs to be done. Take your breaths and slow them down. And then with me from here, take 3 breaths, 8 seconds each. We inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, work everything lower to the floor. Imagine that gravity is just a little bit stronger on your exhale breaths. So as you let go of the air in your lungs, everything just pulls you down towards the earth's core. The last round here, eyeball into your hands. Bring new energy in on your next inhale breath and take it up into down dog. Find that sequence, find a little more pace to it now with the breath. Inhale to roll. Exhale to lower. Inhale. Exhale. Breathe in, bend the knees. Spring right foot forward. Stay lifted on the knee or down with Joe. Breathe in and find your high lunge. And this time we're going to twist it. So you can join Joe if you need to at any time. I want you to bring both arms forward. Bring the palms together. With your right hand like an archer, drag it along the forearm, along the chest, and then take it out behind you. Take what you need with your eye gaze. You can leave it forward for balance. You can take it to the side and think about lengthening the gap between your fingertips. Or you can take it back to your back arm and try and pull that shoulder further. Breathe in and hold that twist. Inhale and grow tall. Exhale, find that little more length, a little more depth in your hips. And then roll back forward, find the floor. Join me with the back knee lifted for a moment. Exhale your way back into down dog. Strong push through the left leg. Breathe in, bend the knees and crouch. Exhale and spring left foot forward. Lifted or down with the back knee. Breathe in and rise. Inhale and bend front knee lower. Exhale, palms together. Find them in front of you at shoulder height. And then drag that left arm down the forearm. Holding your balance across your chest. Extending, if it's comfortable on your shoulders. Finding maximum wingspan. You need 2 breaths. Change your eye gaze if you can. Inhale and really pull your ribcage high. Create space in the midsection. Exhale strongly to the floor, find your lunge. Push back to your down dog. For the last time, roll your way through. That lovely movement for the spine. Take a vinyasa at whatever level feels good for you. Today, strong back to your down dog. You're gonna walk your feet in to the center of your mat, and you're gonna walk your hands back towards your feet. And as we slow things down for the last time in this sequence, instead of finding our child's pose this time, we're just gonna slow things down into forward fold. So however supple your spine and your hamstrings are feeling, I just want you to let as much tension release from your body as you can. I want you to let the chin actively pull towards the neck so that your head feels soft and heavy. I want your shoulders to come forward and up to the top of their joints so that you can almost feel the weight of your shoulders up by your ears and your temples. Your arms are heavy, dead weights hanging towards the floor or resting the back of the fingertips and the palms down. Your knees are soft, softly bent to encourage the midsection to take a little seat onto the front of your thighs. So feel length and stretch down the hamstrings and the back of the legs, but not to a point of pain. We're just feeling that length and we're feeling that little release through the back and through the hamstrings. And we're not forcing them to come into any stretch here. If it feels right for you, just for your last couple of breaths, you can take the hands back to the calves, if that's enough for you today, and just draw the body lower and encourage it down. You can do this with hands behind ankles or heels. Or if you make it today and the flexibility is there, soften your knees even more if you need to. Try and sweep the palms underneath the balls of the feet and the toes. See if you can bring your toes right up into your wrists. And just softly press your weight forward to bring a little pressure to the hands. And a little release here to the wrists and forearms. Giving yourself a lovely bit of pressure point work as well. As the restorative effect of this forward fold. This long hold where the head and the brain are lower than the heart. The blood flow comes back up into the brain. Take a last exhale breath just to sigh out any last bits of tension. Slowly inhale just to release the hands. And then as the head's been low for a little while, we're going to come back through a flat back extension just to acclimate the head here. Bring the hands up the shins to the knee line, press forward nice and slow. Eye gaze down, but head comes up and shoulders to press. Exhale, bend the knees enough that the head just starts to rise. Reset your eye gaze forward, and whenever you're ready, take a big breath in and slowly extend at the legs, draw the arms up. Only if it feels right for you and you've not got a head rush, take them overhead, take one last deep breath in, just to reach into your length. Exhale, soften. Roll out the shoulders, maybe drop the neck from side to side. There are beautiful restorative benefits of a long forward fold. Your head, your skin, your eyes should just feel like they've had a lovely influx of blood and energy. Nice little rush of blood to the head. Never hurt anybody. And if you're at home, just give yourselves a little round of applause and thanks for you. I'm super proud of anybody who's still flowing. during lockdown.
Yeah, really great for you to join us doing these.
Super
Really keeps us
proud.
going as well as you.
Yeah, proud of
Really
you
does.
guys.
Really does.
Sending lots of love and lots of energy out to you and anybody who needs it. And hopefully we get to see you in person soon.
Yeah, sooner the better.
But please drop us a message if you want anything specific, or even if you're just doing them, let us know that you're doing them, because it's nice. We miss the interaction.
Yeah, we do. Be nice to hear from you.
For sure. Have a wonderful Sunday or a wonderful week, everybody. We love you lots. We'll see you soon.
Bye.